especially for teenage brides. In some communities, girls may feel pressured to marry early to avoid social stigma. What do you think about this? Share your thoughts below. Not best place to live for expats. Besides oil and tourism, real estate is also a major revenue-generating sector for Bahrain. The liberal policy allowing foreigners to buy unlimited real estate makes Bahrain an attractive investment destination in the Middle East. As a result, Bahrain's real estate market has seen impressive growth in recent years, with an increasing number of residential and business projects. Not only Bahrain, but Gulf countries are also among the world's lowest tax groups. This is one of the factors that have attracted many foreigners to the region for business and residence over the years. Especially here, you can lead a successful life without needing to know the local language, as everyone speaks English. The country is highly rated for its secure living environment, good quality of education and healthcare, and modern infrastructure system. This has attracted a large number of expatriates to live and work in Bahrain. In 2018, Bahrain topped the list of the best countries for expats, according to an Internations survey. Would you like to live here? Share your thoughts below. Boeing 747 is the world's largest underwater theme park. Bahrain proudly boasts Dive Bahrain, the world's largest underwater theme park spanning an area of over 100,000 square meters, equivalent to more than 10 football fields. Dive Bahrain is truly a wonder of the ocean depths. It is a paradise for diving enthusiasts, explorers, and marine life lovers. The highlight of the park is a completely submerged Boeing 747. This giant airplane, with its rusty rivets and colorful coral casing, has become a unique artificial reef attracting thousands of marine species. Exploring this mysterious plane offers visitors incredibly fascinating and memorable experiences. Dive Bahrain is not just an amusement park, but also a leading marine biology research center. The park is designed and built with the goal of protecting and restoring marine ecosystems. Scientists and volunteers have been conducting important research on marine species, contributing to the biodiversity conservation of the area. In addition to the Boeing 747, the newly inaugurated underwater theme park will feature replicas of traditional Bahraini pearl merchant houses, artificial coral reefs, and other sculptures that will be created and submerged to provide a safe haven for coral reef development and ensure a sustainable habitat for marine life. All this creates a vibrant and colorful underwater world, promising unforgettable experiences. Land reclamation journey. Bahrain is a flat and arid archipelago located on the Persian Gulf, sandwiched between Saudi Arabia and Qatar. Bahrain's relationship with Qatar is often tense, while it has a closer connection with Saudi Arabia, which is currently Bahrain's main trading partner. The two countries are connected by the King Fahd Causeway, a series of bridges and causeways linking the city of Khobar in Saudi Arabia to the village of Al Jasra in Bahrain. The King Fahd Causeway stretches a total length of 25 km and a width of 23 m. The project was proposed by King Fahd of Saudi Arabia after his visit to Bahrain in 1954, with a desire to foster and strengthen the relationship between the two countries. The King Fahd Causeway officially began construction in 1982 and was completed on November 26, 1986. The estimated construction cost of the project was around $800 million, entirely funded by Saudi Arabia. As of 2010, the King Fahd Causeway served an average of 25,000 vehicles per day, with this number rising to about 35,000 vehicles on weekends. Interestingly, there is an artificial island called Passport Island at the international border. This is the only border crossing between Bahrain and Saudi Arabia, with the western side under Saudi control and the eastern side under Bahrain. Passport Island has become an impressive rest stop for travelers after hours of driving on the King Fahd Causeway. Additionally, the country excels in land reclamation activities to create many artificial islands and other urban areas. Bahrain's land reclamation efforts began in the 1960s and have seen numerous changes in coastal areas. To date, the nation's area has increased from 665 square km to 765 square km, with reclaimed land accounting for about 15% of the total land area. These activities are primarily focused in the north, where the shallow coastal waters are conducive to building new land from the seabed at a lower cost. The Dur Al Bahrain project is a prime example of Bahrain's land reclamation activities. Starting in 2004, This project has created 5 square kilometers of new land on the southeast coast of Bahrain. Dur Al Bahrain is being developed into a world-class city with luxury villas, parks, sports facilities, churches, restaurants, marinas, and many other modern amenities. The project is estimated to cost $1.03 billion and is seen as a symbol of Bahrain's development and prosperity. Number 9. The highest number of millionaires in the Middle East. According to the Global Wealth Report published by Boston Consulting Group in 2023, Bahrain, with a population of 1.47 million people, has a millionaire household rate of 4.9. Among them, the wealthiest is the royal family led by King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. With this figure, Bahrain ranks as the 7th country in the world for the highest number of millionaires. The head of the Bahraini kingdom, Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, is listed among the world's wealthiest individuals. His fleet, belonging to the national airline of Bahrain, is valued at Silferstein as 95 million million equivalent to $248, and includes 6 aircraft, 1 Boeing business jet BB-2, 2 Boeing 747-400s, 1 Boeing 767-400AR, 1 Gulfstream JIV, and 1 Bell 430. Each aircraft is also used to serve royal family members and high-ranking government officials. Want to see more content like this? Hit the like button, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel for your next adventure. The powerful military. Despite its modest size of 765 square km, Bahrain boasts a formidable military force with 20,000 active-duty personnel, including the Royal Air Force, Royal Army, Royal Navy, and Royal Guard. Bahrain's military is equipped with advanced weaponry, among the most significant in the Middle East. In 2022, the country spent over $1.53 billion on its defense budget, equivalent to $967 per capita. In addition to its active-duty personnel, Bahrain maintains approximately 112,000 reservists. In contrast, Qatar has only 12,000 active-duty personnel and no reserves, which is a significant disadvantage in case of conflict. Unlike civilians who do not undergo training, the reservists are periodically trained and can be ready for combat if war occurs. Bahrain's combat equipment is quite robust, with 180 American MiG-60A3 main battle tanks. There are over 400 Mo-113 armored personnel carriers, along with hundreds of other types of armored vehicles. Bahrain also possesses 227 self-propelled howitzers, including modern types like the Mo-109A3, 13 towed artillery pieces, and 26 multiple rocket launch systems. The country also has American MGM-140 ATACMS tactical ballistic missiles, with a range of over 150 km. In addition to Western weapons, Bahrain imports Russian arms such as the modern Kornet D anti-tank missiles and advanced armored vehicles from Turkey. Bahrain is heavily investing in modernizing its military. With a coastline of about 161 km, it has developed a strong naval force with 11 warships and 22 patrol boats, including large vessels like the Oliver Hazard Perry-class frigates, which are equipped with Harpoon anti-ship missiles. Bahrain closely collaborates with Gulf Cooperation Council countries on security and defense. Additionally, Bahrain is an important military partner of the United States. The two countries signed a defense cooperation agreement in 1991 for military forces to use bases in Bahrain and coordinate on defensive operations. Bahrain hosts a substantial base of the U.S. Fifth Fleet at Minas Oman Port, responsible for the Gulf region and Southwest Asia. This base includes a small repair facility for U.S. warships on countering issues, while operating in the Persian Gulf or nearby areas. Though small, Bahrain has a dynamic economy, an attractive real estate market, and a powerful military. Consequently, Bahrain is increasingly asserting itself as an ideal investment and living destination in the Middle East. What do you think about the military force here? Share your thoughts. Rich culinary traditions. Bahrain's cuisine is influenced by a mix of Arab, Persian, Indian, Balochi, African, Far Eastern, and European flavors. Traditional Bahraini dishes include fish, meat, rice, and dates. Bahraini food often features a variety of spices, so if you're not accustomed to spicy food, be sure to let the restaurant know before you order. Tea is the most popular drink in Bahrain, but you can also enjoy Arabic coffee and fresh fruit juices. One of the most popular dishes in Bahrain is mahiawa, a sweet rice dish mixed with date syrup and spices, often served with grilled or fried fish. Another favorite is makbuz, which consists of fish or other meats served with rice. Falafel is a crispy green bean fritter, and shawarma is roasted lamb or chicken, both popular Arab foods also enjoyed in Bahrain. Indian curries and breads are also very common in everyday meals. Bahrainis typically use meats such as chicken, lamb, beef, and fish. Rice is a staple food, often accompanied by vegetables and spices. During festivals and special events, Bahrainis prepare lavish feasts with a variety of traditions. If you visit Bahrain, don't miss out on the street food. The food stalls offer a wide range of options, from falafel and shawarma to sweet treats and fresh juices. This is a great way to explore local flavors and enjoy casual dining. What do you think about the food in this country? If given the chance, would you like to try it? Feel free to share your thoughts. Number 6. Pearl Diving Hub. Bahrain has long been known as one of the most important pearl centers in the world. Pearl diving in Bahrain is first documented in ancient texts from around 2,000 years ago. Referred to as a wham, Bahraini pearls are renowned for their pure, sparkling beauty, considered among the finest in the world. They were collected and sent to India and Europe for crafting, then traded in larger markets. The golden age of pearl diving in Bahrain spanned from the 1850s to the 1930s. At that time, pearls were even more valuable than diamonds, making Bahrain a destination for the world's most skilled jewelers. The pearl diving industry was a major economic sector in Bahrain, with about 30,000 divers at its peak. A significant testament to Bahrain's long history of pearl diving is the Bahrain Pearling Trail. This heritage includes a 35 km long trail with 17 pearling houses, 3 offshore reefs, and the Bahr Fort, where boats began their diving expeditions in the 19th century. Due to its immense historical value, the Bahrain Pearling Trail was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2012. UNESCO regards the Bahrain Pearling Trail as the last complete example of the cultural tradition of pearling and the wealth it brought to the Persian Gulf region. It also reflects the relationship between humans and the marine environment, shaping the economy and cultural identity of the island's communities. Although pearling is no longer Bahrain's primary economic industry, it remains a crucial part of the nation's history and culture. The Bahrain Pearling Trail attracts visitors, allowing them to explore the glorious past of the pearling industry and Bahrain's unique cultural heritage. Curious about what's next? Stick around, and while you're here, smash that subscribe button and join our community of explorers. The Oil Nation. After the 1930s, the pearl industry began to decline due to competition from cultured pearls and the gradual depletion of natural pearls. Fortunately, in 1932, Bahrain discovered its first oil well, becoming the first country in the Persian Gulf region to exploit this resource. Oil quickly became a pillar of Bahrain's economy, providing substantial income to develop. However, Bahrain's oil reserves are now gradually depleting. Despite discovering oil and producing 40,000 barrels per day, Bahrain does not wish to become overly reliant on this black gold. Aware of this, Bahrain has proactively diversified its economy since the late 20th century to reduce dependence on oil and gas. The country focuses on investing in infrastructure, transportation, tourism, education, and healthcare. Bahrain also attracts foreign investment and promotes high-tech industries and scientific research. Revenue from these sectors has helped Bahrain avoid excessive dependence on oil, unlike other Middle Eastern countries. According to World Bank data, Bahrain is a high-income country with a GDP per capita of $51,956, ranking 13th globally. The country's Human Development Index is 0.824, placing it 47th out of 182 countries. Bahrain emphasizes the importance of environmental protection, reducing carbon emissions, promoting renewable energy, and combating climate change. The country is a prime example with its skyscraper featuring the world's first wind turbines and a pilot program for waste heat recovery. The first Grand Prix in the Middle East. With its hot climate and mostly desert terrain, Gulf countries might not be the first choice when thinking about modern world-class FF1 racing tracks. Therefore, when Bahrain hosted the Grand Prix, it became a hotspot, attracting millions of global fans. Organizing such a major race in the Middle East was unprecedented. The first professional F1 race in the Middle East was held in 2004. Bahrain, a small island nation in the Gulf, pioneered the Grand Prix in the region. This event not only marked a significant milestone in the region's sports history, but also opened a promising new chapter for Bahrain's tourism and sports industry. The construction of the Bahrain International Circuit with modern technology and international standards demonstrated the country's ambition to establish its presence on the global sports map. The 2004 Bahrain Grand Prix attracted significant attention from fans and international media, helping position the Middle East as an attractive destination for major sports events. Since then, other countries in the region have also hosted UF1 races, making the Middle East one of the world's major racing centers. In 2024, the new FAF1 season will also be held in Qatar, Bahrain. Do you follow this race? Leave a comment below. Highest electricity consumption in Asia. According to data from the International Energy Agency, Bahrain has the highest per capita electricity consumption in Asia and the third highest in the world, after Iceland and Norway. This is understandable given the extreme heat conditions that necessitate the use of air conditioning, refrigerators, and other electrical appliances. With a hot and humid climate year-round, the demand for air conditioning in Bahrain is immense. Air conditioners are installed not only in homes, but also in most public buildings, offices, and shopping centers. Additionally, as one of the wealthiest countries in the Gulf region, Bahrainis enjoy a high standard of living and significant consumption, which further increases the demand for electricity for household appliances, lighting, and other economic activities. Number 2, with Qatar. Bahrain and Qatar are neighboring countries located in the Persian Gulf, both using Arabic as their official language and Islam as their state religion. However, despite their cultural and historical similarities, the two nations have experienced tense relations for hundreds of years, particularly in recent years. In May 2017, Bahrain, along with Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, unexpectedly severed diplomatic relations with Qatar, accusing it of supporting terrorist organizations. Bahrain closed its airspace and waters to Qatari transport and demanded that Qatari diplomats leave the country within 48 hours. To understand the tension between the two countries, one must look at past conflicts. Even before they gained independence, Bahrain and Qatar had territorial disputes related to the islands, the Zubarah Fort on the Qatar Peninsula, and various coral reefs and shoals in the Persian Gulf. Although the International Court of Justice resolved these disputes in 2001, they left lasting scars in bilateral relations. Besides territorial disputes, other factors have contributed to the tension between Bahrain and Qatar. In 2014, Bahrain accused Qatar of enticing Sunni Bahrain to renounce their citizenship in favor of Qatari nationality, affecting Bahrain's national security and interests. Additionally, Qatar's close relationship with Iran, a country opposed to Saudi Arabia and Bahrain, has also raised concerns for Bahrain. Despite Bahrain's firm stance during the 2017 diplomatic crisis, it was the first to resume relations with Qatar in April 2023. This resumption is seen as a significant milestone, opening a new chapter in the complex and mistrustful bilateral relationship. It is hoped that this reconciliation will promote regional cooperation, enhance security, and facilitate the resolution of maritime border disputes. The relationship between Bahrain and Qatar can be likened to feuding siblings. However, economic challenges and the desire for regional cooperation have driven both countries toward reconciliation. The resumption of relations is a positive step, but fully healing past wounds will require additional time, patience, and effort from both sides. Do you feel these signs are happening in your life? Leave a comment below and hit like so we know you found value in this video. Number 1. A multicultural and multiethnic country. Although it is a small country with a modest population of 1,581,000, Bahrain boasts a diverse culture with the presence of many different communities. Over 52% of Bahrain's population consists of foreign immigrants from South Asian and Arab countries such as India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, the Philippines, and Indonesia. The remaining 47.4% of the population are indigenous ethnic groups divided into two main branches, Shia and Sunni Muslims. Despite being a minority, Sunni Muslims are the most influential ethnic group in Bahrain. the royal family and the elite are predominantly Sunni. This has led to inequality and tension between the two ethnic groups, with Shia Muslims frequently complaining about political oppression and being sidelined from economic development policies. In 2011, inspired by the Arab Spring, Shia Bahrainis organized large-scale protests against Sunni rule. Initially, the government allowed peaceful demonstrations, but after a month, it sought security assistance from Saudi Arabia and other Gulf countries and declared a state of emergency. The uprising was subsequently suppressed violently, resulting in the deaths of over 80 civilians and 13 police officers. Thousands of Shia protesters were arrested and tortured, leading to severe criticism from the international community. So we've explored 15 surprising things about Bahrain. What are your thoughts on this country or the information shared above? Have you visited Bahrain or plan to? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest content. The impact of Bahrain's strategic location on its development. While Bahrain is well known for its pearl diving history, oil production, and modern advancements, one aspect that significantly contributes to its development is its strategic location in the Persian Gulf. This small island nation, despite its modest size, has played an outsized role in regional and global trade, making it an essential hub for commerce, finance, and military strategy. A gateway to the Gulf. Bahrain's position in the Persian Gulf has historically made it a critical gateway for trade between East and West. As early as ancient times, the island was a significant stopover point for trading caravans and maritime traders. The Dilmun civilization, which thrived in Bahrain around 2000 BC, was central to trade routes connecting Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, and the Indus Valley, modern-day Pakistan and India. This heritage of trade continues to influence Bahrain's economic landscape today. A hub for global finance. In modern times, Bahrain's strategic location has positioned it as a financial powerhouse in the Middle East. The Bahrain Financial Harbor, established in the early 2000s, serves as a central business district for the region's banking and financial services. Its proximity to major Middle Eastern markets like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the UAE, coupled with its relatively liberal economic policies, has attracted multinational corporations, banks, and financial institutions to set up operations in the country. Moreover, Bahrain's well-developed infrastructure, including the King Fahd Causeway connecting it to Saudi Arabia, enhances its accessibility and appeal as a business destination. The causeway has not only facilitated trade and tourism between the two nations, but also strengthened economic ties within the Gulf Cooperation Council (GCC). Military and geopolitical significance. Bahrain's location has also made it a focal point for military strategy, particularly for Western powers. The island hosts the United States Navy's Fifth Fleet, which is responsible for naval forces in the Persian Gulf, Red Sea, Arabian Sea, and parts of the Indian Ocean. This military presence underscores Bahrain's importance in ensuring the security of one of the world's most vital maritime routes, through which a significant portion of the world's oil supply passes. The strategic military alliance with the United States and other Western nations has provided Bahrain with security guarantees, enabling it to maintain stability in a region often marked by conflict. This stability has been crucial for attracting foreign investment and ensuring the continuous growth of its economy. The role of free trade agreements. Bahrain's open economy and strategic location have also led to the establishment of several free trade agreements left with major global economies. Notably, the Bahrain-US Free Trade Agreement, which came into effect in 2006, has boosted trade and investment between the two nations. This FTA eliminated tariffs on all consumer and industrial products and strengthened Bahrain's role as a gateway for American businesses looking to expand in the Middle East. Additionally, Bahrain is a member of the Gulf Cooperation Council (GT), which includes other key Gulf nations. The GCC facilitates economic integration and cooperation among its member states, further enhancing Bahrain's trade prospect. The nation's strategic location allows it to serve as a re-export hub for goods entering the Gulf region, amplifying its importance in regional commerce. Bahrain's strategic location in the Persian Gulf has been a cornerstone of its development throughout history, from its early days as a vital trading post in the ancient world to its current role as a financial and military hub, the nation's geography has consistently provided it with opportunities for growth and influence. As Bahrain continues to diversify its economy and strengthen its global ties, its location will undoubtedly remain a key factor in its ongoing success. Whether through trade, finance, or strategic alliances, Bahrain's position in the heart of the Gulf will continue to shape its future in the region and beyond. In conclusion, Bahrain is a country full of rich history, vibrant culture, and surprising facts that many people may not be aware of. From its ancient pearl diving traditions to its modern status as a financial hub and its strategic significance in the Persian Gulf, Bahrain offers a unique blend of the old and the new. Whether you're fascinated by its past or intrigued by its present, there's no denying that this small island nation has a lot to offer. If you enjoyed learning about Bahrain's hidden gems and want to uncover more fascinating insights about different parts of the world, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you more exciting content. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.